Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm Karen, owner and artist of From My Palette to Yours, and I'm a resident artist here at Paint Pixie. I'm going to go on live just for a couple minutes. I've been working on this little round table, and I told you I would go start to finish with you. So as my legs dried on this, they lost a little bit of the yellow, the honeycomb color, and the dreamsicle, and so I want to add just a little bit more to them. And I've got a little helper here today, and she's shy, but she's going to be just my little helper. So my little granddaughter's here today, and there's Charlotte. Can you say hi? Oh, super shy, super shy. So she's okay. You're not on camera anymore, so you can just be happy. Okay, so it's just the table. Alrighty, so she's really shy, but she wanted to help Grandma paint. So I'm going to bring you in. I'll just put you about right there. Okay, so we're just going to be adding a little bit of honeycomb and dreamsicle, and we'll see how this goes. It may just be a fiasco, but it might just be kind of fun for everybody. So really, when I looked at these legs this morning, I just thought, well, I've lost some of my yellow. I just want a little more yellow and dreamsicle to show. So that is what we're going to do. She's cute. I just sneaked a peek for you. Okay, you're back off, sweetheart. Okay, so all we're going to do is use yellow. You're not on camera. We're just going to use yellow and some dreamsicle. So as I do this, I'm going to be using our 1C, our flat top. It's called 1C, and you see it's a smaller brush, and I'm going to be able to stipple with it. Long handle, but with this small brush, I'll be able to just control a little bit more where I put the paint on, and I may end up just be kind of watching where, you know, she puts it, and then I might blend it in. So that might be what we do here. Okay, hang on, Charlotte. Okay, so I need you to pounce it like this. Hit it up and down. Can you do that just a couple times for Grandma? Okay, stop right there. All right, so I'm going to just take this, and I'm just going to soften it. We need a little bit of water. Where did my water girl go? Hang on just a minute. You just have to give Grandma a minute. Okay, so I just want to kind of bring in a little bit of this yellow. And then I want to bring in a little bit of the, yeah, you just help me keep pouncing it. A little bit of the dreamsicle on here. And if I just do little spots here and there, then I can come in and I can blend these out just a little bit. Oh, you're scrubbing now. Okay, that's probably not going to work anymore. So I'm going to just have to take that, and we'll paint together in a minute, okay? We tried to have a little helper. But now that I've got this extra color on, I'm going to go ahead and bring in a little more of the yellow, just here and there. I'm putting it on a little bit heavy this time because I want to come back in with my, and I know it looks pretty bad right now, but I want to come back in with my Stipply and my Violet Lemonade and my Candied Papaya. So I'm just going to double load that again, just like I did yesterday. And my brush is pretty clean this time, so it's going to be a little bit easier to do the blending here now. And now as I blend on top of these colors, I'm going to try and just kind of hit and miss this next layer of the Candied Papaya and Violet Lemonade. And I'm going to end up showing a little more of my yellow through. We may have to add it on again. These legs, they all need another coat. Hi, Kat, thanks for joining me. Hi, Josie, thanks for hopping on. So I'm going to just keep using my Stipply here, or my caddy here. And now of course, I've come back in with the darker color, and so I've lost a little bit of the yellow again. Let's add a little bit on this side and see what it does. Okay, just a minute and it will be your turn. You're a good helper though, aren't you? Do you think this looks pretty? Yeah, so fun, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm seeing a little more of the yellow through. That's what I wanted, was to see just a little more of the yellow. I lost a little bit on the front here. Let me just add that back in. And of course, when we're adding these colors in, it really is just the layering technique and just a little bit of paint at a time. You don't have to overdo. I'm kind of keeping those colors on the two outside tips of this brush, and then I'm coming right in on the center to hit it and blend it in. Just a minute, little love bug. Okay, let's add a little yellow here. What do you think? Do you like the yellow and the pretty dreamsicle color? Yeah. So now I'm just lightening this up a little bit. And I do want some of that dark, the richness of our candied papaya and our violet lemonade on there. But I just really needed to bring in just a little bit of those lighter colors and then blend a little less. Yesterday our paint was so thick and so wet that every time I put the colors on, I just kind of lost them. So I like this a lot. I have a little bit lighter front part of the leg, and it's going to come up here, you know, darker and more solid into where this violet lemonade is. And so I just felt like this would be the way to go on these.
Camera.
What, honey? Do you love the pink? I know we love pink, don't we? So let's do it one more time to this leg. I don't think I'm going to come in with the onesie. I think I could just do this with the stipply. I thought I was going to need to, but I don't think I am. So this leg actually needs a little more solid coverage here of these colors. So I'm just going to throw this in on here. And if you remember from yesterday, I don't know if you were on yesterday, but up here is more of my candy apple. And so I will come back in. Those feet still need a few coats on there. And I'll just come in and put those on again. But this caddy, the way it stipples for us and covers such big areas and puts so much paint on, it really did make quick work of these legs. So I'm really happy with the way that's turning out. Okay, I'm going to come in with a little bit of yellow now, the honeycomb and the dreamsicle. You know what, Charlotte? In just a minute, Grandma will just let you paint while Mommy takes the puppy to the vet. Then you and Grandma are going to just paint. How does that sound?
Good.
Yeah, good. Are you going to paint on wood today or a canvas? What do you think, Charlotte?
Wood or canvas?
Canvas.
Canvas. Charlotte's going to paint on a canvas today. Hi, Debbie. Thank you for watching. Okay, so now I'm seeing more of these lighter colors, and that really, I did want to bring that up on these. And then if you feel like, oh, it's a little too light, you can just go in barely with little tiny pounces and just smash those down until they just kind of blend into what we're doing. Okay, and maybe a little more yellow on this piece, just right here. Okay, and then I can just pounce right there.
Help so much.
You want to help so much? Yeah, I know. And you're such a good painter. Yeah, you'll be able to help in just a minute. Okay, over here I had a lot of the light color already, so I'm just going to pull in a little bit of our candied papaya on top of that. And if you remember, if you were here yesterday, we kind of did a little bit of a, you know, we twirled it around so you could see that no two legs are the same. But as you look at these two that have a little less of the extra colors on, is this fun to twirl? Then we can see now I've got a little more dimension here. I really see some of my candied papaya standing on top. I see some of my honeycomb. There's dreamsicle on both sides. So I'm getting like definite colors now with all of the blending underneath. It's really beautiful. But adding these on top so they can just sit on top and really see some of those colors, I really like the way that looks. So I think, and to be honest with you, I'm thinking this is probably going to be the last coat, which is great on the legs. But I do like what I've done here, bringing these colors, just a little bit of the lighter color, and just a little bit of the colors, like just standing a little more on their own. Because it was like a blend fest yesterday, wasn't it? It was just constant. Everything was just getting blended together. So this time I'm blending a little less. I'm just kind of adding the colors on. Those same colors that I was using. So this is not tropical dream. I'm thinking of the tropical dream going on the feet. This is candied papaya and violet lemonade, just being stippled here and there. And then I'm bringing in some of the yellow, our honeycomb, setting it on top, and a little bit of our dreamsicle, again sitting it on top. And I'm using the tip, again, for these light colors, and then I'm coming in with this center to just soften everything out. Just blend it into those colors underneath, but there's not as much paint now, so I'm able to hold on a little bit more to these colors that I've got going on top. Once I get the light, do you want me to move that? Oops. I don't know how that happened. Once we get the light colors on, I want to add, let's see if I can set that up there for a minute, sweetheart. Well, I better just set it back down here. Once we get these lighter colors on, then I can come back in with those main darker colors and add just their final little bit of, and I'm just doing the candied papaya mostly on top here. Because I've got my violet lemonade really strong here, I kind of just want this candied papaya to show right here. Okay, so now I can see my yellow, I can see my dreamsicle, and then this gorgeous candied papaya, our orange, that is a very unique color. And 2 lives ago on this, Josie shared with us that Jerry, her husband, Mr. Pixie, had a shirt that was this color. And she said, if I ever have my own paint line, that's the orange I'm going with. So there's our history of where she got her inspiration for candied papaya, which everyone seems to just really love it. Okay, I'm really liking that. I'm going to add just a tiny bit of yellow right on top here. Pamps that in. Look how pretty it just blends right in. You think when you put it on, it's like, oh, I just put too much on, but you just give it a couple little hits with your brush, and it just takes care of it. I do want it to show a little, so I'm just being real careful about how I'm getting that to come in. We didn't get much yellow over here, so let's just add a little bit in there too. And as you're working, you're going to see spots like, oh, how did I miss that part of the leg? As I'm looking through here, I see parts of my legs that I haven't even touched yet. But I told you on the inside. Oh, thank you, Stevie. Thanks, Gil, for watching. Yeah, this is going to be really fun. So I'll do this to the other legs. Okay, just 1 minute. I'll do this to the other legs here. And then I've got a swimming date with my grandkids today. So I'll be doing that this afternoon. And if I'm not totally wiped out from the pool, which I usually am, but if I'm not, I'm going to come on again tonight later on. And we're going to flip this over and do a little bit of work on it. So I checked our schedule and nobody is scheduled for tonight. So there might be another just impromptu live that I'm going to come on. Now, we've not been on for very long, but that's all I wanted to show you, is that I needed to add those light colors to the legs. So those of you that are kind of watching this through, I really appreciate you being here. This is really fun. And obviously the little girl says it is her turn. Oh, and she just gives us that grub face. I know. Aunt Stevie's on. Did you see Aunt Stevie yesterday?
You're going to get paint on your shirt.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to sign off, guys, and help this little girl paint. And then I will see you guys probably this afternoon or tonight. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.